Hello and welcome to Handmade. At this time I was playing with suncatchers, so I had a bunch of different strings of beads that I made before, and then I basically attached them to wooden structure. As you can see, I made 4 different types, and in this video I will try to give you instructions basically from the simple one to the more, I guess, difficult one. So this is all the supplies you need, plus you can of course improvise. It's just nice to have the supplies ready on the table. So anyhow, I love wood and wire or metal mix, and this was the simple suncatcher. So basically I had a piece of branch I cut from invasive Norway maple, and then I hammered a bunch of nails in it. Yes, maybe you should measure. And I attach a string on each side so you can hang it up. So that's one super simple method. However, the beads may fall off the nails if it's too windy outside. So if it's for outside decoration, I would recommend putting this maybe on the porch or somewhere so wall is behind it. So that's how it looks like. Ta-da! Pretty simple, right? The next one I made was using a driftwood that was waiting for a special project for a long time, so I am happy I found something to do with it. So once again I used my owl and I added a bunch of holes, and then I added hooks to it. Eye hooks maybe they're called, and that was simple and they can be easily replaced. Just one little tip: if you find screwing the eye hooks too difficult, it helps if you put glove on or piece of cloth in your hand, or you can put any kind of straight tool or device in the hook itself and then twist it. That helps a lot. To add a little bit more kind of rustic charm, I actually had piece of wire from wire hanging basket, so I cut it off and added it to the top. I used extra piece of wire to be able to manage that, but I do think that it added nice charm to it. Okay, I'm lying, there was actually a hole, so I just put the chain through it and attached it with piece of wire. So that was easy. I really like that look. I think it's kind of natural looking. It'll be great if it's beach theme. The beads, maybe some seashells will look pretty as well. The next suncatchers is my favorite actually. So it's a grapevine wreath that I attach shower curtain rings to. Once you know how to attach them, it's pretty easy to just basically push them in, twist and turn upside down, and they can easily be removed if you decide to, but they also work as hooks. Plus I really do love the fact that we are upcycling. Ta-da! That's it. I'm very pleased. I actually like it so much that I will keep it inside for a while. Once again, the hooks are not completely closed, so if you do it outside, if you keep it outside and it gets windy, they may fall off. If you want to, you can use pliers and squeeze the rings a little bit. But I just wanted to show you that it's kind of a cool idea to upcycle. Okay, and last but not least, I want to show you how I use this embroidery hoop. So first of all, embroidery hoops are quite available. New ones are expensive, but you can find them at yard sales or thrift stores. And if you purchase one, you will have basically 2. I do like using my little owl to make holes, basically like pre-drill the hole. It's easy tool to use, and once you start using it, you will realize it's handy. And this is a neat trick. So if the eye hook is hard to screw in with your fingers, you can just use the owl, or you can use nail to basically twist it in. So as you can see, I'm pretty strong, but this wasn't easy. So the embroidery loop is pretty thin, and if you use bigger hooks or screws, you may get all the way through. If that happens, somebody may get hurt on it. However, you can use a glue gun and make a little blob on that side, and that will basically sort of seal it in. So as you can see, I'm still screwing more eyelets in. So even though this was most likely the simpler looking dreamcatcher, suncatcher rather, it was the most confusing one, and I have to admit I was frustrated at one point, but it worked out. So the last thing I want to show you is this old rustic wire basket for hanging plants. I love the chain on it, so I rescued it and I used it on my dreamcatcher. It kind of, again, added nice look to it. Yes, I was wearing right now. Anyhow, I wanted to share a few of my ideas for upcycling different items when it comes to the bases. I also upcycled the beads. Ta-da! So I hope you enjoyed this video and you got inspired. And if you want to watch more ideas, follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you for watching, Handmade.